Welcome back, everyone.
Hello!
Alright, so I kind of changed up our armor a little bit. Alistair is wearing his leather armor. I'm wearing the, I think it's called Origin armor, or it's just a hunter's armor. I got this for pre-ordering the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I like it because it gives me a skill to find more rare spots, and I have a charm that gives me a small attack and defense buff. No reason to not have it on.
Yeah, and it's going to help get even better stuff in the future. Mm-hmm. Mainly because we have to get Alistair new clothes, because the ones he's wearing right now, he just looks pissed.
Yeah, I think he's going to look pissed no matter what we put him in.
Yeah, but I think there's going to be a happy pissed and an angry pissed. Yeah, try to work that logic out.
Oh, I'm trying. Okay, so,
we are talking to the smithy.
Yep. This is where we're going to spend a lot of time in. He's going to teach us about upgrading and forging, because we can buy some weapons, but it's basically like the beginner set of weapons. The main way we're going to get better in this game is collecting parts and upgrading our own weapons. And so, tutorial, blah, 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 I already know about it. So we're going to upgrade.
Yeah, I love there's the option just play the movie. Just like, okay, we know you're reading this, but do you want a visual aid as well?
Yeah.
It's like, we understand what our players are doing.
So basically, it shows trees right here of where I can expand to. And the cool thing about this is, if, say, I eventually make my way up to here, but I want to go back down and don't have, like, the money and the resources to make another axe to go down there a tree, I can convert back down to an older axe by paying a little bit of money, which is a really cool plus, in my opinion. That's something they've never done in the other games. Just giving you a little bit of a visual. And those guys are really happy to do their job.
Yeah, I mean...
Gotta love the enthusiasm.
You gotta love the enthusiasm, and you also really gotta love the fact that they have some job security.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they are in high demand.
So, what's pretty cool here is, if I can get some ores, I can eventually go to that section, or if we happen to get some great Jagras parts, which I have a feeling we might be finding one soon,
yeah,
I can upgrade to a version with that one.
Nice.
So we upgrade our switch axe. Which
now, will you need a different axe for each upgrade tree?
If I wanted to complete every single upgrade tree, then yes.
Okay.
But if we don't want to focus on that, we'll kind of just have like our own core use different switch axes. And I could probably do some of that on the side, just saying like, hey, here's like our fire switch axe or our ice switch axe or our one that we really do a lot of damage with. All right, so he's going to give us a bit of a side quest.
Yeah, I'm sorry, how are we pronouncing this? Meowscular?
Yep. That Palicos always have used the term meow in a lot of things. Like, for example, Alistair would call us our Meowster. So he's giving us a side quest.
Okay, so by that logic, his actual name is Muscular Chef?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that just like, trying, is that like his pump-up talk? He's like, I am a muscular chef.
No,
I am an awesome chef.
Yep. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. And he just like punches himself.
Yeah. He's doing the William Goldberg before coming out to the ring in the WWE. He's like banging his head against the walls, like, I'm gonna make the best dish ever.
Just don't give yourself a concussion for it.
That's how he lost. He doesn't tell anyone, but that's how he lost his eye. He tells people, like, you see this scar?
I accidentally jammed the fork into it.
No, he goes, he's trying to make the perfect souffle.
Souffle?
Exactly!
Wow.
He's trying to make the perfect souffle. How did you lose your eye from that?
I have problems, okay?
You really want to know, motherfucker.
Okay, real quick, you have got to see this. So, it's highly advised before you do any quest in Monster Hunter to eat.
Yes.
Okay? Eating gives you health boosts, stamina boosts, buffs, sorry, not boofs, and sometimes the occasional attack, defense, whatever you want. And you have options here. So, eating this, we get health, stamina, even Alistair gets a buff, and we get an attack buff. But the animation, the cutscene of how they make the food is amazing. You gotta watch it.
Okay.
So we're gonna order this.
Oh my gosh.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Ding.
That is astounding.
Yep.
Like, wow. That's some Benihana right there.
I can't think of any puns right now, but I got the impression like during the summer or on the side he hosts his own Palico cooking contest show, and he's basically Gordon Ramsay.
Oh yeah, he is Iron Chef in that bitch.
And then there's like those memes of like, this steak is so raw I can still hear the cow moo kind of stuff. I know that's not an actual Gordon Ramsay meme, but the ones I actually find are hysterical.
He actually has said stuff like that though.
Yeah.
He's like, your palate is like a camel's backside.
And we can, and like, I'm pretty sure you can make memes with like a with a Meowscular in there if you want, like a meow.
Oh hell yes. There we are. I mean, that's really like, if I wanted to eat this, I'd go back to Kenny food. Where did you get these ingredients? The litter box.
Oh wow. I'm literally eating. Wow.
It's f***ing raw! But it's fish, it can be raw! Bullshit!
We are going places tonight, people. Okay, so...
Oh, Lord.
So, our next quest... We haven't gotten to fight the big monsters yet, Cameron. But, what we're doing now is we are fighting these kind of raptors or whatever dinosaur that has like the hard skull head. What's wrong?
Is it sacrilege for them to fix catfish?
You're still wrapped up on that.
I just had that thought of just like, what's the one food they're not allowed to cook? Catfish.
I don't know why catfish is amazing.
Like I just want to imagine like that's like the controversy of their community.
Of their cat religion.
Yeah, it's just like, we would like to recognize catfish as brothers of the feline life. They're not cats! They can't breathe air!
How dare you discriminate them? Catfish can be palicos too.
Meanwhile, one's sharpening his knife about to cut into one, and they're like, "You monster!"
Be careful.
I'm sorry, you were saying? Something about raptors.
I'm done. I'm just going along for the ride now, Cameron.
No, actually, I think you were talking about there being male and female raptors and not even fighting the big monsters yet.
Oh yeah. We're not fighting the big monsters yet. We're still doing some introduction quests. So we fought Jagras. We're now fighting Kestodons, and they're basically like, I forget what dinosaur it is, but it's the one that has like a really thick skull and everything. So it's basically inspired off of that. And we gotta kill 3 males and 5 females, which conveniently, since this is still like a tutorial quest, they're all conveniently at the same locations.
Oh, that's cool.
And this is kind of showing us that the scout flies are going to be showing us, like, since they have a scent on the monster, they'll pretty much take us to them, which is really handy.
Cool. Now, I'm guessing, like, in future quests, some of the things we'll be dealing with are, like, there's mainly 1 male in the pack and, like, 3 females, and you have to find the different herds to find the ones you need.
Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Because, to be honest, fighting a whole bunch of... This is, like, mainly for the smaller monsters, because fighting, like, a big monster like that is kind of torture, because you'll see why, but you'll be happy that we're only fighting them, like, one at a time, basically.
Well, yeah, I understand that. Like, I mean, I'm not talking, like, big monsters. I'm talking, like, in future quests if, you know, they need multiple of something.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, if we're, like, in future quests, we'll be dealing with more problems of a herd mentality.
So one little interesting feature that I want to point out in this game, again, people who are more popular on the internet who have reviewed this game and stuff have already pointed out, but you see that there's numbers whenever I'm hitting them. That was never a thing in Monster Hunter. You never knew how much damage numerically you were. You kind of knew what spots were like the weak spots, but you were never given like, hey, this is where the weak spot is, basically, or this is where you're doing the most damage at. And it's really nice that they finally added that in, because I like it, because basically the orange numbers means, okay, you're hitting a good spot. You'll probably see when I hit this guy in a second that when it's gray, that means it's a heavily armored spot, and that means I kind of need to probably find a different good spot to hit him at.
Yeah.
AKA not his head.
Yeah, I think that goes back to trying to be more inclusive to newer gamers and audiences to the franchise.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely think that's... I'm not going to say more for them, but I'm going to say it's one of the big pluses for them.
Yes.
You know, and instead of going, how much am I even hurting him?
Or, yeah, because I've done that too when I first started playing this game. It's like, do I even know if I'm really doing anything to this guy? You know, I've always would wish in the older games that they had the numbers to it.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to do some quick carving, and then I think we're going to go see the team leader. Ain't my leader. Jeez. But the guy who...
Hashtag not my field leader.
Yeah. The guy who saved our butts earlier today.
Oh, so, did you hear about the reboot of the series they did for Wimpy Kid?
Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
Yeah.
No, I haven't heard about that.
Okay, so they made the series of movies a couple of years ago for Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh, yeah,
like
I've seen
3
those.
of them.
Yeah.
Well, I think like last year they did a reboot of it.
Oh, hello!
With like a new cast.
Yeah.
And, like, apparently there's still like some diehard, dude, chew your food, of the original cast. So, like, after this new reboot came out with the new cast, like, one of the trending tags of that weekend was, like, hashtag not my Roderick, who's the brother.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah. So, like, wow, okay. Yeah, hashtag not my Roderick. Like, okay. I'm sure the actor who played him originally is going to be happy to know that.
I know, right? And, you know,
he's like, they liked me.
Some people may not have liked him, but, you know, I'd like to think that maybe he thought he did an okay job.
Yeah.
Because he was given the role. So anyways, we just got a new assignment after we killed those Kestodons, which is we found a great Jagras just eat one whole.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even chew, and it made him really fat.
Yeah. So now we're going to track him down, which if you saw, I found footprints, I found skid marks the monster had left, and now the scout flies have tracked onto him, and they're leading me to him.
Yeah, and they hover over the different like footprints and traces that they leave.
And this is what's pretty much going to be happening a lot when we play this game. Is like there'll be a quest to hunt down a new monster, and I'll probably be unless I conveniently run into it. We're going to be looking for evidence of where it's at, and then using the scout flies to follow it.
Yeah, and I love how you were at when you first showed up. It was just like, oh look, something's here. What the hell?
Whoa! I did not sign up for this.
It's like, dude, the f I just ate. What, aren't you supposed to like wait like 30 minutes before doing this?
Wait 30 minutes before before hunting.
Yeah.
Okay, so
please wait 30 minutes for your prey to finish digesting.
I know how to make it.
Oh, that wonderful moment in the game tutorial where it's like, have you tried dodging? Oh, and it just makes you feel like less of a player.
Oh, you! I know how to freaking dodge. Oh, he didn't like that. So it just showed me right there. I earned points for breaking a part of him.
Was it his heart?
His face, Cameron. Or maybe his belly. So yeah, probably close to his heart.
There's an interesting addition to the game. Like, you get points. What'd I break? His heart, because you killed his family.
Whoa! 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 Okay, so just took advantage of him falling to the ground right there.
Now, that is in-depth gameplay.
So he's running off right now because I
Yep.
did a lot of hurt. I'm sharpening my weapon because as you hit a creature, which makes sense that your weapon would lose sharpness.
Mm-hmm.
So conveniently, they have an infinite number of whetstones to allow you to sharpen your blades again.
Good, and I saw our partner slash handler slash mission briefer, whoever, just pointed out, I was like, wow, that thing is mad, it's taking off now.
Oh, he is. It's like, oh yeah, friend, he is pissed.
It's like, okay, I don't know how to tell you this, but it's not that he's mad, he's just really disappointed in himself.
How could I let this happen to me?
So, heads up.
Alright, so this is another feature. If you can do enough aerial attacks on a monster, you'll do what's called a mount.
And you're just attacking his back?
Yep, you'll see why in just a minute. So he's...
I love how he tried to throw you off and you just grapple hooked back on.
Yep, that's one of the new features that you can do in this to really help you stay on him. So I have to keep hitting him, and something's going to happen pretty soon. You'll see. It'll be well worth it. Come on, give it to me. There we go.
Ooh. Okay.
Bam.
Just machine gun fireballs into his head.
Yep. It's amazing.
And he's still going strong.
He's not the great Jagras for nothing.
Okay, dude, I just pumped fireballs into your skull and brains. You should be more than a bit tired.
Yep, he's dead. There we go.
Frick.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh my
Yeah,
god, our leader is dead!
Yeah, you just turn around, all of a sudden you've decapitated him, but it's like, it's okay, I can still go for another round.
I just had a Samurai Jack moment with all these Jagras here. You just kill their boss and you're just like, who else wants some?
Yeah, you're just standing there in the blood of their leader. It's just like, anyone else want to turn?
You just lick the blood from your blade.
Did you ever watch Yu Yu Hakusho growing up?
Yu Yu Hakusho. I watched a little bit of it, but I never got into the series.
There's this. Oh, it's a wonderful series.
It very much is.
But much later in the series, there's a moment when our four main heroes are at a tournament, and the short demon named Hiei is facing another demon who takes his sword from him, and he actually licks the blade to kind of like show off, and Hiei just goes, I hate to tell you this, but that's hardly hygienic. You have no idea how many creatures that's been through.
That's awesome. Ooh, okay, so we got ourselves another lead on something.
Indeed.
What do we have here?
But it's leaves.
It's feathers.
Oh, it's feathers.
Maybe.
Which means another monster.
Probably avian.
What makes you say that?
Well, feathers.
Yeah. So yeah, it's showing us another thing. Like, we're not only just going to find footprints, we can find feathers and basically mucus or slime that probably excretes out of the creature's body. And you're right, it is pretty much a wyvern, basically.
It is some sort of chameleon peacock monster.
Yep.
It doesn't appear to be able to take flight.
Not really, no. Actually, it does fly, but it doesn't use it in combat.
Okay. Yeah,
it's a giant from the lava monster.
What in the heck
Yeah,
is that?
probably.
Never seen anything like
That or like a loose nail that fell off.
Oh gosh, that's those are the worst. Yeah, I didn't know if you saw its name, but its name is the Puke.
I did. Not really that nice of a name, but hey, when you spit at people, you know, that's the kind of nicknames you get.
I mean, I'd be kind of pissed at all hunters if they gave me that name too. I mean, you know. All right, so we just finished our first major monster hunt.
Woo!
Great, great Jagger. Sorry. Great Jaggers. I had a bit of a brain fart there.
Yeah, it's okay. Like for a second, I'm like, Jagger, like you killed Mick Jagger? Is that what you're saying?
Yep, I totally killed Mick Jagger the monster.
Depending on who you ask, yeah, that's exactly what they call him.
Hey guys, sorry I had to make a cut again. So anyways, we just finished hunting the Great Jaggerus, and we are going to see what else they need from us now. So yeah, the next thing we got to deal with is the Puke, whatever, however you pronounce it.
Oh, how convenient, since that's what we just saw.
Mm-hmm. Well, we just finished hunting Great Jaggers. I don't want to go hunt the Puke next.
Honestly, it is a little insensitive that they're not like, okay, rest up. We have another monster to kill.
Mm-hmm.
It's, alright, good job. Now go kill this thing. What, you think this is a vacation club?
We're here to hunt monsters, damn it, and discover.
He's like that really over-eager football coach.
Oh, God.
Who's just like, alright, let's go out there. It's like, the game's over. You think I care? It's time to give it for the full 62 minutes, motherfuckers.
Oh, jeez, not 62. Alright, so I think this is a good stopping point. We're gonna gather ourselves, probably see if we can upgrade some stuff, maybe get some new armor, and then we will continue it from here.
Alright, until next time, everybody.
Alright, bye.